guys, how is everybody? Hope you are well. Doors Dinos is in the house. How are you doing? How you been, Steve? All right? You're on mute. I forgot you was on mute. Good start.
Cheers, mate.
Good start, everyone.
Yeah, which is probably good because you didn't hear me shout the intro as well.
How you doing? All right?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. It's very, very hot here today.
It is hot.
Considering you're only 20 minutes down the road from me, I assume it's very hot for you.
Yes. The climate doesn't differ too much from about 11 miles away.
Yeah. Actually, if you say that,
yeah,
I have driven from rain into sunshine just going to work. So we you had a nice stream the other night of this the game Jurassic Dreams. How did you find it?
Interesting, mate. Interesting. It was not what I expected. So I'd gone on to first time I've ever gone on to Dreams before, and like the games are they're fun to play. There's a lot of different ones, and it's just one of those things I didn't know what to expect. And I know like a lot of these people have created these from like scratch, isn't it? Because we only just found out it's a full sandbox game.
Yeah, we all
which has really interested us. So
news to our ears.
Yeah, so with that, we are going to give Dreams a go on being creative. So we've got a couple of game ideas.
We've got such really good ideas, haven't we?
Honestly, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to feel like almost like Minecraft, but we've actually got the ability to sort of, actually make this in a game for people to play for nothing, which is going to be really cool. Yeah. At the moment, Doors Dinos, you are the only one that's commenting. If you would like to share the video or get your friends involved, go for it. Then we'll get more people on. But, first, the stream's just start. Oh, Chris is here too.
There we go.
Yeah.
Good old faithful Chris.
We've only just pretty much started the stream, so I don't expect too many people on straight away. No. Chris, would you share this on the Jurassic chat, please? Just so, because people might want to tune in. Mike might come on or something. So where did we get this idea from, doing this then?
So I think it sort of stems from when we were doing the Disney podcast, wasn't it? Where we would put stuff into brackets. And we never really got to do that, did we?
No, we didn't. It was a cool idea that I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
But the other two weren't quite as keen, were they? So
no.
And what was it for? It was for the Disney songs. Was it the soundtracks we was going to do?
Was it?
I think it was going to pick a load of different films and then rank the soundtracks. Or something.
Yeah, or wasn't it the individual songs? So although you'll have I think it was soundtracks, like as a whole, wasn't it, from the films, rather than having individual songs. So you could have like Lion King, which is like God mode all the way through. Yeah. But then you can have ones like Hunchback of Notre Dame, which is, there's 2 or 3 good songs in there.
Yeah.
And the others are forgettable. So, it would be pretty much in the middle. So we've always wanted to do this for our Jurassic Unicast channel. So we're going to be doing this on, I believe, Herbivores today.
Do you know what? We could do this for the soundtrack list. So instead of a thumbnail of a dinosaur, have text that says the name of the track. And you could rank it into, like, for example, as Jurassic World turns, we'd probably put in God mode.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Sunshine over Jurassic World. We'd probably put in Forgettable as an example.
And pretty much most of the Jurassic Park 3 soundtrack, I'd put in Forgettable.
Yeah.
There are a couple of good songs in there, but as a whole, not a very good soundtrack at all.
Yeah, no, I think there's a couple of tracks from the Jurassic Park 3 that I really liked. I liked the Spinosaurus attack.
Yep.
And as cheesy as it is, I really like the reunion music.
Okay.
You know, the
Yeah, I just think because it was Don Davis, wasn't it? Yeah, I just feel like it was
he's very
very.
underrated.
Yeah, he's a great composer, but it was just the soundtrack as a whole. It was like, I've got John Williams' theme, and I'm just going to add a load of trumpets in, a load of fanfare, and this is what I'm going to do. Whereas
Yeah.
he didn't really put his own like style into it.
Yeah.
Whereas when we've got Michael Giacchino, his sort of intake into it has been massive, and you could see like how great of a composer he is. And all of the songs, I mean, most of the soundtrack for Jurassic World is just, you know, easily great addition to God.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite like, I feel like that's similar to Fallen Kingdom. Like there's some amazing tracks in Fallen Kingdom, but I think a lot of the sound tends to blend in with all of the other tunes. So I feel like the Indoraptor theme is quite prominent in a lot of the later tracks.
Yeah.
Whereas I think when you listen to the Jurassic World soundtrack and the Jurassic Park one, you can. I don't know if it's because it's just overwatched. I'm not sure, but I know the scene based on the music.
Yeah, and you start saying the words that's in that scene.
Almost like the dialogue over the top. And I think with Fallen Kingdom one, obviously, if you listen to it enough and probably relate to the film enough, you probably can do the same. But I do think a lot of the music is very gothic-y. There's not much differentiation.
It's quite background music, really. As in, like, it's scene setting, and that's all it really is. It's not.
Yeah, there's a lot of transition sort of music, isn't it?
Yeah, right. Like I think my favourite one from Fallen Kingdom has to be the opening title one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think my favourite one from do you know what? I've got a playlist on my phone of my favourite Fallen Kingdom soundtracks because they're mixed in.
It's either that one or where I think it's just after the DPG bit and Claire is driving to Lockwood Manor.
Oh yeah, that one's called. What is that one called? That's called the Theropod Preservation Society.
Yeah.
That one I've got Nostalgiasaurus, which is when they first arrive on the island.
Yeah.
World's Worst Bedtime Storyteller, which is when the Indoraptor goes on the roof.
Yeah.
And at Jurassic World's End, which is the bit where Malcolm's narrating over the end.
Yeah.
And then the credits kick in, and then it goes through all of the movies.
Yeah.
With the credits. That's my favourite Fallen Kingdom soundtracks. I've got a look. So I really only mainly listen to them four, but I do listen to the others as well sometimes.
Yeah.
But we've gone well off topic, but we're here to rank herbivores.
Yes.
Or herbivores.
Herbivores,
as Americans would say. So, this is going to be really confusing for me because on my left is where the actual screen is. And I'm looking there. So if you see me doing this, it's because on this side is where the actual screen is. You're right, Matt. Hey, guys, if you do not put both Parasaurolophus and Stegosaurus in God tier, I'm unfollowing you both on social media.
Well, you'll have to wait until those dinosaurs come up to know.
Yes, but we're not ranking the actual animal. We're ranking the design as well as the animal.
Yeah.
So we're kind of proing and conning. All right.
So, for an instance, let's do a quick one. I'll tell you what. Let's just get straight into it.
Let's go into it.
I could spoil so much.
I know. I think we should go straight into it. Yeah, let's go straight to it. Right.
We'll have a quick break.
Yeah. Right. Nice.
5-second countdown, and then we'll begin.
Give me every time.
What was that, Steve?
I said if we can find it, and then you clicked it. Okay, so first dinosaur up, I believe, James, is the Ankylosaurus from
Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I personally actually really like this. I love the fact that it's got the red face.
Yeah. See,
For me, I think it's my favourite Ankylosaur.
I'm gonna have to bring pictures up because I'm seeing a very tiny box.
That's true, you are.
So let me just quickly Google just so I can get a refresh of how it looks.
I can always.
No, it's fine.
You can't share screen twice, can you? Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, like the red face. It's
Yeah,
not as
it's-
bulky as like its later editions.
Yeah, maybe not, but I think it is big. I think it's just as big though.
It is. It just felt like whereas like the Jurassic World Ankylosauruses, they're very like low to the ground, wide, like beastly tanks. Whereas this just felt like it was quite raised up, quite high, and which is what I feel like Ankylosauruses wouldn't do because they are there. That shell on the back is trying to protect the underbody and the legs, so it would be fairly low to the ground and protecting.
So there's not a huge amount of difference between the designs of these, though, is there really?
No.
It's more of a case of, do you like the red face? Do you like the plain grey colour? Or do you like Bumpy for being blue and stand out?
I'd say out of all of them, the Jurassic Park 3 design, as in the coloration, is probably, I'd say, a great addition.
Yeah,
borderline super awesome, purely for the red face.
Right, because it's probably my favourite design, so we can go somewhere in between. All right,
Yeah.
So let's go for super awesome, because I would put it there and you would put it there.
Okay.
So let's go bang in the middle.
Yeah.
Right. So then we've got the Jurassic World Ankylo.
Now, see, I like the design of the Jurassic World Ankylosaurus better than the Jurassic Park 3. I just like I said, how big and bulky it is, and I suppose in this one you actually get a sense of like actual scale,
right,
of the Ankylosaurus, whereas in Jurassic Park 3,
it's just a cutscene, isn't it?
Yeah.
I suppose it is used a lot better. Good argument. I do like the scenes it's in, and you get to see it in Fallen Kingdom in the cage as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So,
but can we have it both Ankylos in super awesome? Are we allowing?
Yeah, I'd say we can. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, we can have them.
I wasn't saying put it in super awesome, but that's where I would probably put it.
Yeah, we can. Now, this is where it becomes difficult because technically we both love these designs and we both put them in super awesome. Now, do any of these, and I don't know about you, but I don't plan on putting that in God tier.
No, I would say, see, I'd put it as a great addition.
Okay, do you want to say why you'd put it in great addition?
I think, like, I can see where they're going and they're adding it in, like, the colours for the kids and adding all the blue and that. But it's hard because we're comparing it against, I want to say, like, live action dinosaurs.
It's quite tough.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, if I saw Bumpy appear and falling in Dominion, like it wouldn't be that blue, like a solid.
Yeah, just a tinge, like a
tingy blue that you can tell, a bit like the one on what's the on the Isle. Yeah. When you can play as Ankylo, like that, I'd go out of my mind. I'd love that. And I'd probably give it a lot more respect and probably put it up here.
Yeah, but it's a tough one. I'm going to say, to be honest, I would put it between meh and great addition.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's harsh, but
like I said, I mean, you could put it as great addition to super awesome in between there, and then it would level out as a great addition.
What? So you want to put it there?
That's where I would like probably put it. It's just up to
Okay.
you.
I think that's fine. I can agree with that. The only thing that's throwing me about these Ankylos is I know that's your favourite herbivore.
Yeah, it is a tough one to start off with, to be honest, because I'm always going to defend it.
Yeah. Right, what one of these is your favourite herbivore?
The Jurassic World one.
Right, okay. I don't mind. I can put it in God tier. All right?
Okay.
I can settle for that. Right, so we're on to the Jurassic Park Brachiosaurus. Oh, don't worry. There's still time, Matt. We can move these around.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the Jurassic Park Brachiosaurus, the OG.
Yeah, I'll let you start off with this one.
Okay, for me, the OG Brachiosaurus, I love its little beady eyes, and it just looks like an incredible animal. Like it reminds me of like getting up close to an elephant. Like, I don't know if it's just the experience that we saw. I just think I love the colour, the purpley sort of tinge to it. Although it's supposed to be grey or brown, I don't know what, they changed colour 15 times.
Yeah.
But for me, I think I might have to put it in the God tier.
Yeah. See, I would agree with that. Somewhere between like super awesome and God. The reason why I'm slightly lower is purely because the face where it's in the tree just cracks me up. It does look like a massive cow, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I love the fact that it sneezes on Lex as well.
Yeah.
So I think that alone, and the annoying character she is, deserve to be sneezed on.
Yeah.
So
and that opening scene where like alongside the music, when it reaches up on his back legs, bites and then slams down.
yeah.
That it's so iconic that it travels all the way through, and they even put it in Fallen Kingdom, and everyone automatically goes Jurassic Park.
Precisely. Yeah. It's got to be there. Jurassic Park 3. God. Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no. Oh, put it back.
See, the thing is, it is that bad, the Jurassic Park 3 Brachiosaurus, but it's not forgettable because it is that bad.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That is true.
But it's not.
See, for me, forgettable
is like you don't want it. You don't want to remember.
Not even that, because I don't want it.
Yeah.
It's more of, if someone said to you, for me, forgettable is someone said, design it, draw a picture of it, and colour it in. I think I'd remember that it has a red crest. So I would draw it green. I would draw it green with a red crest.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, forgettable is, how does that dinosaur look again?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that's just me trying to find a positive in the situation. I'll quite happily put it in forgettable, though.
Oh yeah, it's got to be in the lowest.
The trike has the greatest of all time DNA because in evolution it says he's talking with it because it's literally next to the greatest of all time. And yeah, what?
Unless it's not greatest of all time, it's actually.
And it is goat.
Yeah.
Doris Dino, please. Are you saying goat or that greatest of all time? Because I don't know which one makes sense actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goat is in capitals for greatest of all times, or goat the animal in lowercase.
Or put goat, then bang.
Yeah.
Right. So the Fallen Kingdom Brachiosaurus, which is meant to be the same animal, which clearly isn't the same animal.
No, side by side. I mean, it ain't the same animal.
It's not the same animal. No, it's even got blue, like crests on top of its nozzly area. I can't even say. Yeah. Goat the animal. So
let's have a quick look.
It's not terrible. The Brachiosaur isn't terrible.
No.
It's not. It's definitely not forgettable. There's a great scene in Fallen Kingdom. One of the most memorable memorable scenes of obviously it dying in Fallen Kingdom. Yeah, that one. That's the one.
Yeah.
It is different. It's not. I think it's meant to be the same one, but it's not. It's clearly like a newer in-gen number.
Yeah.
You know, they've added it back in. The fans were happy to see the Brachiosaurus again. So it's technically a great addition because they've re-added it back in.
Yeah. And if it is the same Brachiosaurus, which we know it clearly isn't, we're just seeing what watching a Brachiosaurus in VHS is compared to watching a Brachiosaurus in 4K.
Yes.
Because that thing has aged rather bad.
Yeah, it's a wrinkly so-and-so, isn't it?
It's gone grey.
So are we going for super awesome or are we going for great edition?
I'm just leave it in great edition.
Yep, I think I agree with that, actually. Right, the next one is the Corrithesaurus. It is from Jurassic Park 3. It's on InGen's list, but then got that taken off as part of the it's on part of the amalgam testing, I believe, on Isla Sorna, Site B. Jurassic World didn't clone any. Jurassic Park didn't clone any. So it's all on Site B. The only footage we see of this animal is in the Stampede when Alan Grant and the Kirbys and Billy run into the herd to get away from the raptors. So it's very, very, very subtle footage of it.
Yeah.
But I actually really like it. I think it's quite a nice pattern. Unfortunately, I haven't got a bigger picture to have a look. I wish I could stop. I could probably upload the images I have, to be honest.
Yeah. No, I mean, like the coloration, like you said, and the pattern of the dinosaur is actually really nice.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd be able to see it really.
Yeah, hold on, let me.
Oh yeah, that'd be better.
Oh.
Disappeared.
Yeah, is that on the screen?
Yeah.
Right, there we go. Right, so there we've got the patterns. It looks really cool. It reminds me of a duck. I know it is a duckbill, but it actually reminds me of, like, if that was feathered, you'd believe it was a bird.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was on. Imagine if that was like dunked in the water, up to its torso.
Yeah.
It's very, very duck-like.
It's as if a Spinosaurus had his sail and he sneezed and it's just landed on his head. But no, I do love the crest on the Corrithesaurus.
I can't unsee that now. Right. Okay, so where do you want to put it?
See, I think Matty's and Chris is in the sort of right era because, I mean, the design is great, like we said, but the fact is used in what?
One scene. Yeah. I think if this had more footage, it'd definitely be there.
Yeah.
Like if it had a scene.
If they enhanced that in the Lost World roundup, that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
It would have been a perfect opportunity to like build that dinosaur into the franchise.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. I agree with that one. What have we got here then? Where's I can't see all photos.
All right, I'll answer this. So in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the Brachiosaurus that got burnt to a crisp, it was the same as the one in Jurassic Park. Like Alan is like, it's a dinosaur that's the same one, but she changed colour for no reason. See, I can't accept that. I can't accept a dinosaur just changing colour for no reason.
Yeah.
So
I think I agree.
I think it's just a fan theory that they're just trying to appease everything, saying, yeah, that is the same one. When if it was the same one, they could have made it to look identical.
And I also think the fan theory came from the fact that in Claire's novel, The Evolution of Claire, she rears, I think
what's
it's
the name of it? Yeah. Was it Pearl or something?
Pearl,
yeah.
That's it. And people were saying, oh, that's Pearl. Not for me. Okay, so this is, I think this looks like one of the Crash McCreary Gallimimus models. It looks like it. I don't know if it is. There's no signature, so I'm not sure. It might be just a fan one. Very well done, though, if it is.
Mm.
Jurassic Park Gallimimus. I think Jurassic World basically had the same Gallimimus, but with upgraded CGI. So
Yeah.
I'm going to class them as the same animal.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think of the Galley?
I love the Galley. To be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah, I love the scenes. I remember watching it like as a kid. So I never knew if they were like herbivores or carnivores and anything like that. They just looked like, oh yeah, those kids and Alan are going to get eaten. But yeah, the actual, I'm trying to think. It's like an ostrich, isn't it?
Yeah,
The way
very
it sort of
slight.
runs. Yeah. The design of the Gallimimus, I'd say the coloration as well, I enjoyed in Jurassic Park. Just trying to think of where it would be.
Galley is God. Just because one of my favourite scenes is where Rexy comes out of the trees and grabs it. It is a famous dinosaur because of that.
Yeah.
And, you know, the flocking this way, you know, the link to birds, and it's when Jurassic World came, like the fans were so happy to see that Gallimimus Valley, weren't they?
Yeah.
Like that's one of the best places to go on the island, I think. Like
Yeah.
if you were turning up on the island, one of the places I'd want to go to would be Gallimimus Valley.
Giggle chicken.
Giggle chicken. So, what do you think?
It's up there, isn't it?
It's
I
definitely
don't-
up there. I don't know whether
I think
I can
you're.
put it in God.
Yeah, I think you're on the same as me.
I can settle for that
Yeah.
because it is an awesome dinosaur and it's probably the most farmable, the most realistic dinosaur that I think you could probably have in a park because
Yeah.
it closely resembles like an ostrich. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, as horrible as it sounds, I think it's the type of animal that would be bred.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
To the point of
Before the point of mass production.
Yeah.
And they're friendly, almost. Well, I say they're friendly. They are. They're not.
Yeah.
You won't want to get kicked by one, but I mean, they're not likely to go down and hunt you, are they?
Yeah.
So
No,
I think
I'd agree.
super awesome.
Super awesome's good.
Okay, so
But I don't think Chris is too happy.
he said agreed, James. He did say agreed, James. I think maybe our justification, maybe, I don't know. Right, where are we? No. Skip through these. Not the right animal. There we go. Right, Triceratops. We're up to the trike. It's gone. There we go.
Yeah.
So, Jurassic Park classic. Now, I'm going to play a devil's advocate here.
Go on then.
Naturally, my instinct says put this in the God tier, right? Now, Matt, bear with me, right? Bear with me. However, it's completely covered in dirt, and they wanted to do that in the film to make it look more of a real animal, which I completely get, like it's been waddling. But I've seen behind the scenes footage of them painting that animal, and it's absolutely incredible. And it annoyed me that they didn't actually leave it how it was. If I hadn't have seen the behind the scenes, my instinct would go, boom, God, straight away. All right? I'm happy to put it in God if Steve wants it in God, but that would be probably my argument to putting it in super awesome. But I could happily 100% settle for it being in God mode.
Okay. Right, so it's just me on Jurassic Unicast now. And Trike. No, I get what you mean. And yeah, the paint job on the original Trike was like stunning and it would have been perfect. But I can see like why they've done it and covered it in mud. Because, you know, it is sick. It is laying there in the mud. It is going to get dirty and everything like that. It's not a clean trike. It's a living animal.
That is a good point. That is a very good point.
Yeah.
Okay, I've decided.
And also, last thing on there, the
Go on.
fact that when Steven Spielberg did that famous photo sitting in front of it, and everyone
Yes.
said, "You shot a Triceratops, you evil hunter."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm with you on that. Okay, right. So I've settled for God. I've settled for God's here. You'll all be very happy. Right. So here we have the Jurassic Park 3 Triceratops. I don't quite know where that is on my list. Where is it? There it is. It's green. It doesn't look very green, but it is.
The snout looks odd.
It looks
I
like the
always find-
horn is too far forward.
Yeah.
It could be just a really crap render, though, to be fair. I'm more basing it on, it's not really a fair sort of comparison, really, because we don't really see the Triceratops in Jurassic Park 3, do we? We
But
see
if
it from
this is-
above. It's like a little dot on the...
Yeah, but if this is all we've got to go off, we have to judge it on what we see.
Yeah, and it looks like a crap toy version of the Jurassic Park one, don't it?
Yeah, it looks. Do you know what that reminds me of? The Genesis. If this was like on the back cover of the Genesis, Genesis Mega Drive.
Yeah, and this was Alan Grant jumping over the top
Yeah.
of a rock to get... Yeah, it does. It looks
Yeah.
like one of the renders in the game, don't it?
Yeah, you know, like the back of the case where it shows you parts of the game. I can imagine that that exact picture would be on the back of the game.
So, are we going for forgettable? Like, do we really care about the Jurassic Park 3 Triceratops?
No, if you were to go to any standard Jurassic Park fan and say, what do you think of the Jurassic Park 3 Triceratops? They'll probably go,
what?
There was one.
Was there a Jurassic Park 3 Triceratops?
So it's got to be forgettable.
That's a good point. Right, okay. So we're moving on to the Jurassic World Triceratops. Okay, it's very similar coloured, but it's got some blue coloration around the eyes and some almost like some speckled. You can't tell from that render, to be honest. It's a CG render from like marketing, but it has got like a speckled pattern on its frill.
I like the curvature and horns as well.
Do you?
Yeah.
See, this design, okay, is a different design. It's a different species of Triceratops. There are 3 species of Triceratops, and I can't remember the names of them, so don't quote me on it exactly. I can see if I can quickly find them.
I've just worked out why. Yeah, I've just worked out why the Jurassic Park 3 Triceratops looked odd.
Go on.
It hasn't got the beak.
Really?
Yeah. That's, you know, when I said that the snout looks odd.
Yeah.
I don't think there was a beak in that Jurassic Park 3 render.
Really?
Well, it didn't look visible.
Yeah, it looked very, very short, didn't it? Like the snout looked very, very short on it. I don't think I've got him anymore. This picture, I did have a picture of both of the images of the Triceratops, and it basically falls dead center between the 2 designs.
Yeah.
So you've got the brow horns. See how these brow horns dip down?
Yeah.
Like almost like a bull.
Yeah.
A bull, I should say, not a bull. A bull. Where the Jurassic Park 3 ones don't. They curve out and up.
Yeah.
Now there's 2 species of two species of Triceratops. One species brows go down, almost like the Nesutoceratops. One species go out, and they've pretty much bang smack in the middle. They've gone for a mixture. They've got the snout horn of one species and the brow horns of the other species. And there's actually a video, guys. I've actually compared the species. It's on the Unicast somewhere. I've actually tested out the difference, and I did like drawings and everything on it. I'll have to find that video.
Yeah.
It's actually quite good. I don't like the wrinkly old lady look to it.
Yeah, it does.
It looks like a wrinkly old person. Look at them eyeballs. Like, you think this could be 2 or 3 years old. When that's like 10 years old, it's going to be like not be able to see, is it? I don't like it. I'm not a huge fan.
No.
For me, it's in okay meh.
Yeah,
But-
I'd agree with that.
Yeah. Okay, so we're on to the Pachycephalosaurus. Chris, you've got a very good point, my friend.
Like it.
Right, so Pachycephalosaurus. When this came out in the Lost World, I was a huge fan, fan. I've actually got the toy in the cupboard up here. I found it. Went to my mum's, got it out of the loft. Now, for me, it's not going in. It's not going in the god tier.
No.
I think. I don't know. What do you think?
See, I just remember the scene from Lost World when he just headbutts the bloke through the car.
Yeah.
That had been stitches.
Okay, right. Now compare that to the Stiggy scene.
Yeah.
And Stiggy, right, let's make this easy. Stiggy Moloch is going into God tier for 2 reasons. 1, because it's the face of our channel. And 2, because it's seen is just absolutely unreal. It absolutely beats the crap out of everybody in that auction room.
Yeah.
And it's cute. Brilliant coloration. So
Yeah.
There we go. Actually, that was 3 reasons. So Stiggy, we'll do Stiggy first. Just make that easy for ourselves.
Yeah.
Do you agree, Steve, or not?
Yeah, 100% agree. Like I said, it is our logo. Little Stiggy. So I'd say the Pachycephalosaurus needs to be super awesome, maybe great edition.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can justify more than a great edition. Because it is a great edition. Like, I do love it.
Yeah.
I love the scene. I think if we'd seen a bit more of it, like in the Lost World book, there's an amazing scene with Sarah Harding, and they hunt. They're in packs, but they're really aggressive herbivores. They're almost like approaching a herd of buffalo. They just don't like her getting close, so she hangs in a tree because they're circling around. And then when she climbs under the car to hide, they start ramming the car to get to her. So in the Lost World book, they are awesome. But in Jurassic Park, the Lost World film, is it super awesome? I think it could be super awesome. It's not the worst decision in the world to put it in super awesome. But you're not feeling it, are you? Or are you?
I'd say I'm leaning more towards great edition. I do like the blue coloration, like on the body and underneath the eyes, but is it just below the Stiggy?
Right, let's tell you what. Let's have a little zoom. Right, there's our best mate.
Yeah.
Just look at him. Look at him there. Right, and let's have a look at the Pachycephalosaur. Oh, that was a bit better. If we'd have done that for the brachie, you can see the blue around the eyes.
Yeah.
Where is it? There it is. It's got quite a cool skin pattern. I do like it. It's got a very wrinkly ball sack head, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But is that the Pachycephalosaur's fault? No.
But it does look quite evil, though, to be honest, in that picture. I mean, I know it's just it's Chronicles, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's just the way it is. But mate, I'm happy either way, to be honest. If we were to do so, let's try and do this. So we've got 5 out of 5, isn't it? We're rating it basically.
Yeah.
Would you give that a 4 out of 5?
Yeah, I probably would, you know.
Yeah.
I probably would. I'm quite happy for it to go there next to the Galley.
Okay, yeah, put it in there then.
Yeah, if as long as you're happy with it, I'm happy with it. Right, Stegosaurs. There we go. If you're not going to God, it's the last it's at least super awesome. Oh, there you go, Chris, mate.
Fair enough.
Don't complain. Right, so we've got the Lost World Stego, Jurassic World Stego, and Fallen Kingdom Stego. Now, the reason I've added the Fallen Kingdom Stego, I am fully aware that that is the same animal as the Jurassic World Stego. It's the same sculpt, it's the same CGI version. However, this is the first Stegosaurus animatronic that we've had since the Lost World. And it's one that we interact with quite well. Karen Wheatley interacts with to get the tooth for his necklace. So, that'll go right in my necklace. I don't know why I keep doing it. So, let's go with the Lost World first. Which one, or what one's your favourite, Steve? Out of these two.
I do like the spines, like the spine colours in Jurassic World, but I prefer the design, like overall design of the Lost World.
Okay.
So yeah, those.
There's the Lost World.
Yeah.
And then there's the.
Actually, no. I'm gonna go with Jurassic World as my favourite over Lost World.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And sorry, what was the reason behind it?
Just the size of the Stegosaurus's head in the Lost World always got me. Like it's tiny.
Cool, that is little, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got like a proper midget head.
It has got a little head.
Yeah, and that's
I've never
always,
noticed that before. I've never actually noticed that before.
No, Matty, trust me.
But then look at that head. It looks like he's got a tiny little neck with a big massive head on it.
It has got a skinny neck. Well, they're not god tier for me.
Okay, they're not god tier, right? So what would make a Stegosaurus god tier? Do you know what? I'd actually put a Cretaceous Stegosaurus probably my favourite with the stripes. They look really good. No, I'm fuming, mate.
Yeah.
Put that in a Bristol accent. No, fume. I can't even do a Bristol accent.
No, that was terrible, mate.
Yeah. Fuming, mate. I can't. Yeah. That's one accent I can't actually do.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right. It's not going god tier.
Now, annoyingly, do you know what my favourite Stegosaurus is?
Go on.
Arc.
Is it?
Yeah, I really like the Arc Stegosaurus. The design of that is really good.
Yeah. The tech Stego. He's the best.
The tech Stego is pretty cool. But...
Okay, right. Okay, I prefer the Lost World one over the Jurassic World one.
The spines, the tail, Thymoceratops tail in the Lost World's better than Jurassic World.
Yeah, and I think that's probably why I'm leaning more towards it. So I'm going to put that one. I'm going to put the Lost World one in super awesome.
Yeah.
I don't think it belongs in god tier. I don't know, does it? No. Now, I'll tell you why I think it doesn't belong in god tier. Because I want to see it take on a carnivore.
Yeah. It's done nothing, really, in the Jurassic franchise.
Yeah. Nah, sorry, boys and girls. Arc Stego. Yeah. It's definitely better than the IL Stego.
Yeah.
That one's tosh. Right. And I think because you like this one better, that one belongs to go with it.
So you put those two together, both designs together, and I think you've got somewhere nearing God. Because I do like the colorations on the spines.
What, of these little peg things?
Yeah.
Right, okay, yeah. And then you've got the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Stego somewhere. There it is. There. I really like this scene. It made me actually really feel sorry for this animal.
Yeah.
And it's a really good. They really do the animatronic really well, and it hasn't got a beak though. That's the only problem I have with that Stegosaurus, is that I think Stegosauruses did actually have beaks, and this InGen version hasn't. And I don't know how scientifically accurate that is actually, but everyone complained.
Let's have a look.
About the fact that it didn't have a beak.
Stegosaurus.
Walking with Dinosaur, Stego. For the win, mate. For the win.
Right. This is definitely not a Stegosaurus. I'm not sure if you can see. But I did search Stegosaurus and nothing else.
Right.
Yeah, I think it did have a beak.
Right. So we can't put it in God tier.
No.
But I do think it belongs with the other two Stegosauruses because the animatronic is very, very good. But then I don't know. Do we rank it in the same spot as the other two? Because it is the same animal, technically.
Yeah. And it is the animatronic which puts it...
See, it puts it above it, don't it?
Yeah. That is tough.
What? Okay, so which one of these? This is where I feel it's quite harsh. The Stegosaurus in Jurassic World has no scenes, but you prefer its design. The Stegosaurus in the Lost World has an awesome scene with Sarah, and they use an animatronic Thymoceratops. Whereas this scene has there isn't much to it. Has less footage. It has about the same amount of footage as that, but it's an awesome animatronic.
Yeah.
I'm almost feeling like they need to be like that, but then it's not fair on your favourite choice out of three being there.
I'm happy with that, to be honest.
Because technically that is the same animal.
Yeah.
It's just that's an animatronic version that wins over the CGI version. So, are you happy with that?
Yeah, like I said, my only issue with the Lost World Stegosaurus is the tiny head.
Yeah. Okay. So, super awesome, which they are. I just wish the Stegos had better pegs on its back. What are they called?
Are they not called spines?
Nah. Your spine's your vertebra, isn't it?
Stegosaurus.
What are they called? They're like...
It is. So you got the
plates.
That's it.
Thanks, Matt. Okay, so we moved on to the Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park. There we go. Parasaurolophus. Now, the Parasaurolophus is my favourite herbivore. So the animal, I think, signifies dinosaurs. Like, when you think of a herbivore dinosaur, I think of a Parasaurolophus and a Triceratops. They're like my first two go-tos. And I loved Ducky in The Land Before Time. And she was a little baby Parasaurolophus. Right? Yep. So, the Parasaurolophus was my favourite. Is my favourite. I want to put it in God tier. I think out of the three designs, this is the best one. But I want your opinion.
I like the Lost World design over the Jurassic Park one.
One with the big red horn, the pompadour, Elvis. Okay,
and again,
we have to come to a mutual decision anyway.
Yeah.
So. But Steve, I've got a question for you. Now, I keep going the wrong way. Right, so the Parasaurolophus in the Lost World is that one.
Yeah.
Okay, Jurassic World is not too dissimilar. I don't think there's
No,
any
there's
difference.
not much in it.
I don't think there's anything in it at all, to be honest. I just think the CGI is just better. And that one and that other photo of the Lost World one that's a sculpture that's been painted.
Yeah, so we can sort of group the Jurassic World and Lost World together as one.
So you prefer that design over the green?
Yeah. I like the coloration, the brighter colours over the green.
Would you put it in God tier, or what tier would you put it in?
See, I would put the Parasaurolophus up high, say super awesome. For me, yeah, I don't think I could put it in God tier. But like I said, it's not my favourite herbivore.
Yeah, it's true.
But
I
wouldn't hate you if you put it in God tier. Like, I can see your understanding. It's like with me and the Ankylosaurus.
I am, but I really like this one. Not gonna lie, this one is probably my favourite design, and it's that you can't go wrong. Like the fluorescent Parasaurs are the best.
Yeah,
it's the most random addition ever. They are a great addition, but they should be God edition.
Yeah.
Like, how can you make a Parasaur better? Make it glow in the dark.
Yeah. Tell you
so
what,
for me, would you settle for that?
Yeah. In animation wise, that is God tier, 100%.
Okay, right. Now we need to rank the other three though. So you prefer that one. I prefer that one.
Right.
Should we put them both in? Oh, well, you want to see them?
Put them both in super awesome, because I'll have my edition for super awesome, and you've got yours.
Yeah. Right. Okay. There's that one, and there's that one, and where's the Jurassic Park 3 one? The Jurassic Park one there. See, I love all the blue, the reds, the dark, the green. That's probably why it's probably my favorite. One of my favorites. It was my favorite until the Camp Cretaceous fluorescent. So, are you happy to put them in super awesome?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So
and if that Camp Cretaceous one never existed, then we'll be arguing over super awesome to God tier.
Yeah. We have actually done one. There is one on the channel. I've done it on my own, but me and you haven't discussed one. So we could probably bring in a few carnivores from Camp Cretaceous.
Yeah.
And do it, which would be cool. Okay, so we're moving on to the Cyanoceratops, which was at one point the Pachycephalosaurus. And then they decided to put holes in the frill and give it one horn. So it was the wrong animal. So it ended up, why do I keep going the wrong way? It's really getting on my nerves. It's because the list isn't the same order.
No.
There it is. Right. Okay, so we've got the Thymoceratops. I love this animal.
Yeah. Yeah, I really do.
I think it's so good. For me, that looks as good as a Triceratops.
Yeah. If we didn't have the Triceratops in Jurassic Park and that iconic design.
Yeah.
And it was the other way around. So we had this as the dinosaur, the 6 Cyanoceratops. And
100%.
Yeah, it would be God tier. So it's tough because I honestly...
It does fight off a carno.
Yeah.
It's the only animal that's took on a herbivore on one, a carnivore on one.
And we get a good look at both the male, the female, and the baby.
It is a very tough call.
Yeah.
I'm happy to put this. Right, no, it's not. Okay. Because I'm thinking of this one. This actually took on an Allosaurus.
Yeah.
Whereas this one took on a Carnotaurus. But it's in Camp Cretaceous. Quiet. It also pulled and saved the kids' lives out of the mud. They were drowning in the mud swamp, weren't they? And it pulled the gyrosphere out. So it's almost saved. It's also saved some characters' lives.
Are we going to hate a lot of people and put this in God tier?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
It's going in God tier.
It is.
Going.
Sorry, guys.
Super awesome. Super awesome.
Okay.
We don't disagree.
It's fair. No.
We don't disagree. We don't disagree with that. With super awesome either. Like we could put that there. If you put that there, Matt, and we were watching you, I'd be like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Chris is okay
Right.
as well.
Okay. Right. So we have got the Apatosaurus.
I love this.
Do you?
Yeah, I really
Okay,
do.
cool.
The only issue with me is the eye.
Yeah, you're right. If it had the eye of actually, let's have a little close up. So we've got where are you? You watch it be the no, it would be.
It's probably the next one to the right.
Yeah, it was. There it is there. Look.
Yeah.
So we don't even see the eye. Look, it's
Yeah.
like it's sky blue, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like it's got
White.
contact lenses in.
Yeah. And then you've got the Brachiosaurus that's got the eye like that, which is like so much more like sort of realistic.
Yeah.
For me anyway, I think.
Yeah.
So I don't think you can go God tier for that reason.
No, I think both Chris and Matty are correct because we hadn't had an animatronic since, like a proper animatronic since what, Jurassic Park? And they added in this animatronic, and yeah, it was a great scene. It was really emotional, but it's not quite right. So I think great additions are fair.
Right. Okay. So let's compare what we've got. We've got Bumpy, adult Bumpy, Brachiosaurus, Stegosaurus from Jurassic World, and Apatosaurus. Are you happy with them all being in the same tier? I'm not questioning you. I'm just asking.
No, I'm just thinking.
Maybe we'll have a little review
Yeah.
at the end. Right. Okay. So where are we? Moving on. Right. So we've now got the Mamenchisaurus from the Lost World. It's part of a really awesome scene, but we don't really see the animal, do we?
No.
Like to the untrained eye, someone might think that's just a Brachiosaurus.
Yeah, or an Apatosaurus or something. And
it doesn't even get mentioned in the film. It's a really cool.
That's brave.
It's a really cool animatronic. What was I going to say? It's a really cool animal, but there it is.
Yeah, you went the right way.
Yeah, I know. It is really cool. I do really like the design. I love the. There's an animatronic of this, isn't there? That's got like a more up close version. There's not an animatronic. It was a maquette.
Yeah.
That they used to sort of sculpt, and it looked really good. But it did just look like the Apatosaurus with a coloured skin pattern. I think that's a cooler animal than the Apatosaurus. And it's bigger. It'd be more magnificent to see.
Yeah.
It's a Brachiosaurus-sized animal that's built like an Apatosaur, basically.
Yeah, that is like super awesome.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. I think I would go for that as well. You know, super awesome, and I would like to see it again. And I know we won't.
That's not in Jurassic World Evolution, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Pachycephalosaur.
Yeah, it's got a funny head though on it. It's basically it's actually taller than the Brachie. Right, let's move it on. So we're now up to the Nesutoceratops, star of the Battle of Big Rocks.
Yeah, I really love the design in this.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah. Are we talking this as a family?
No, because we've got the baby. You can use. Oh, for goodness sakes! You can use the baby, the male and the female as a contrast of design to sort of justify an opinion. There they are. Now, I really like the keratin on the male. I think he looks awesome, and I love the fact that he's got this massive brow bone here that really makes us a ceratops in it. Really makes it stand out. The female, you could cut her horn, not in a brutal way, but you could replace her horns, put them more upright, and it would literally look like a Triceratops.
Yeah.
Whereas I think, go on.
No, I was just going to agree. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas I think this male looks massively different with its skull shape.
Yeah.
But we can judge that as, I love the skin pattern. I love the fact that they defended the baby from an Ankylosaurus. We saw really cool animalistic behaviour. I think they deserve to be up high, either in here or in here. Like, personally, I would feel bad putting it in there when that is in there.
Yeah, no, I was going to compare the two, and
well, what do you think? Go on.
I think the designs and the colorations in both are like really, really nice, and like you said, the shape of the male's face is completely different to what you see in the Triceratops and the Cyanoceratops.
Yeah,
and it's
like
just
them horns are massive as well.
Yeah.
Aren't they? Look at them.
Yeah, and when it comes storming out of the trees to fend off the Allosaurus, it's just like nice. Yeah, that looks.
Yeah.
Like you would not want to mess with that, would you?
No, not pissed off one anyway.
No. So to be fair, I'd put it against the Cyanoceratops, and what we might have to do at the end is compare the Cyanoceratops and the Nesutoceratops.
Okay, so where do you want to put it for now?
Put it in God.
Yep.
And we'll go from there.
Okay, now we're up to the pack hunting carnivorous behavioured Ouranosaurus. Featured in Camp Cretaceous season 3. 2? No, 3.
One of them.
Forgot how many seasons we had then. Every time. I wonder if I'm ever going to get this right at least once. There we go.
Yeah.
I really like their design. They're very, very scientifically accurate.
Yeah. Yeah, again.
Based on their fossil record anyway.
Yeah, it's keeping with the Camp Cretaceous theme where they're brightly coloured and blues and yellows.
I don't think I'm as harsh as Meh.
No.
I don't think I'm as harsh as Meh.
No, I think I'll probably one above and say it's a great addition because, it's a new dinosaur we've not had really before. And, all right, take their behavioural traits out and just go design on itself. I'd say it is about a great addition to the franchise.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're indestructible. They can take face shots with Ankylosaur clubtail and still survive and attack a boat. So they are
the new Indoraptor.
Yeah. I think they belong to be in Great Edition.
Yeah.
Like, I could easily put them in Meh based on their behaviour.
Yeah.
But I do think we might see more of these in Camp Cretaceous. They seem to have, when they go with a design, they tend to throw it in your face, don't they?
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden, Ouranosaurus were in the Stampede as well. Now, all of a sudden, So you're just like, oh, we've got them
there.
now. Soviet Jack, welcome. Where can I find Jurassic Park 3 audiobook? Well, the Jurassic Park 3, unfortunately, wasn't given a book because Michael Crichton, he hadn't written one. He died in 2008, I believe, and he hadn't actually got around to writing a third novel. So you'll only find fan fiction based on Jurassic Park 3, which you can probably find on websites.
Yeah.
And moving on to...
just lightening that, fanfiction.net, I believe. If you type in Jurassic Unicast, this is how Jurassic Unicast was created.
It was.
We wrote a book, little fan fiction set pre-Jurassic World, after Jurassic Park 3.
Just going to sell this book. There, look. There's our fan fiction novel. It's even got my artwork in the front. Look at this. Oh. maps, portraits of the cast members. There you go. Well, there it is.
That is the history of Jurassic Unicast. That's how we started.
It is indeed. Right, moving on to the babies.
Hey.
Little bubbas. So we've got the Jurassic World baby Triceratops, or Fallen Kingdom one. We have the Jurassic Park. Actually, let's get the bigger pictures up.
Yeah.
We have the Jurassic Park one baby Triceratops that never actually got used on screen, but this was the animatronic maquette thing that was painted and sculpted, which is really cute, actually.
Yeah.
And we have Bumpy from Camp Cretaceous. We've got the baby Brachiosaurus, which is quite cute as well. Oh, do you know what? I've just remembered. I forgot.
Go on.
I didn't add in the baby galleys.
What about Baby Blue? Oh no, Herbivores in it. Sorry.
Herbivores, yeah. I didn't add in the baby galley. I didn't bring in the baby Apatosaur from the petting zoo.
Mm. Oh well.
Yeah. And I think, what was the other one? Oh, baby Nesutoceratops, which I think is right down this end, I believe. There it is.
Yeah.
Which is also quite cute as well.
It is quite cute, but...
So let's go for the baby Triceratops. Classic baby Triceratops in Jurassic World. If you was to choose between these two, which one do you prefer?
Bring them both up. Let's have a closer look on both.
Oh, sorry. I was reading. I was reading the chat. Okay, so we have that one. Quite cute. Nice little white underbelly, little black beady eyes. Cute.
It reminds me of something off the aisle.
Yeah. What's the other side?
I just wanted to make you do this.
I know. There we go. There's the baby trike. The other one.
Yeah.
That one looks like it reminds me of a little baby rhino.
Yeah.
But which one would you pick? If you had a load, like, imagine there's little baby trikes all in a pen, and both of them come up to you.
I'd pick the green one.
Would you?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more cuter.
Yeah. Right. Where would you place it?
As a baby edition, I'd say it's pretty super awesome.
Yeah. Okay, let's put that in super awesome then. I don't argue with that.
No.
I think this one is...
It's not bad.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
I think it's just as awesome, but, you know, like you, I think if I had a choice of both, I'd probably pick the green one too.
Yeah, but I'm happy for it to be super awesome as well.
Yeah. I'm just thinking that we've got a lot of babies to get through here.
Yeah.
Let's make it different. Let's put it in great edition.
Okay.
All right. Unless you're strongly against that.
No, I'm happy with that.
Okay. Didn't they use it for the Lost World though? Ah, you're right, Chris. They did. Matty, sorry. They did. Sorry, Matt. They did. They put it in the cage.
Mm.
It was in the cage in the camp. Absolutely right. So that makes that even more justifiable. It's in the camp scene.
Yeah.
In the camp scene. Can't argue with that. Rex. You have nothing left but your death, Rexy. Help me, Blue. I'm back, suckers. All right? Baby Trike from the JP shades it for me. Yep. Yeah. Okay, right. We're agreed there. Okay, so we've now got the baby Nesutoceratops. I can't remember where it is. Actually, I can't go wrong. Yeah. There we go. It looks very it reminds me of like a hippo.
Yeah, I was going to say like
it's got a hippo texture.
Yeah, if you were to make it out of Play-Doh.
Yeah. It's like a little pig, isn't it? With horns. It is cute. It is cute though.
So this is a female, isn't it? Because of the shape of the head. Because it's not the same as the male, is it?
It hasn't got this part, but I don't know whether I need to have a look and have a look again. Right, 1 second. Let me do my little scanning. I don't think the female and I think the female and the male both have it. It's just that the males is just more.
Yeah,
The females
more-
have got it too.
but it's just the shape of the head.
They've both got that brow bit though,
Hmm.
but the males is just a bit more pronounced.
I think the females have got a more rounded
Skull.
skull, and then that's more sort of cut off. But anyway, sort of going off track.
We're not. We're discussing this animal and where we should place it. Is it as good as the adults? For me, no.
No,
Is it as good as the baby Triceratops from the Lost World? And
no.
no. Is it as good as the baby Triceratops from Jurassic World?
Not for me, to be honest.
No. Is it okay and meh?
Yeah.
What would make that better for you? Like, what about that animal? Do you think it's the skin pattern? Is
Yeah, I
it
was about to say, just better skin texture.
Yeah.
Yeah, less rubbery looking.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I think I agree. Yeah, evolution for sure. I like it as not as much as the other babies in the franchise. There you go. Yeah, so we seem to be on the same wavelength. Meh.
Yeah.
Yeah, meh.
Yeah. If it was eaten.
If it was eaten, it'd be in God tier.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the baby Brachiosaurus. Now, this one for me is quite tough because I do like it. I think where is the little baby Brachie? There it is. It is cute.
Yeah. But
It is cute.
at the same time, those feet look like it's got really, really long toes. If you look up the leg.
Oh yeah, they do look weird, don't they? Then that's an animation thing, though.
Yeah, I know it is, but we have to go over what it looks like.
It also looks like it's having its balls squeezed.
Yeah. And like the eye is actually like really poorly animated.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah. There's not much in it.
Big
They've just
black
done the
doll eyes.
Yeah, they've just done the
Doll's
glassy
eyes.
reflection, haven't they?
Little foot. Good point, though.
Yeah,
Good point.
but we're not
You
discussing.
should have included the baby Apatosaurus from the petting zoo. I know. But I would only put that in Great Edition. I wouldn't put it any more than that.
No,
I don't think it's as good as the adult. It's cute.
No.
I think I'd put this above that.
I
might even,
Yeah, I was saying I'd put this above the baby Nesutoceratops, but it's not better than the JP Triceratops.
no, I agree. If this was a Jurassic Park version, would it be better? And how would it be better? Because it is a baby, so its crest isn't quite as developed.
Just don't know, do you?
It is a tough call. Very tough. Right. I think he's got to be here, or he's
Yeah.
got to be here.
But it's not on the same level as that JP baby trike, is it? In the way of like design.
Do you know what? Listen to my justification. If they made the baby speckled, like as if it loses its speckles as it ages, almost like, how some baby, like if you look at a baby deer, like Bambi, they've got like little spots, and then as they get older, the spots disappear. If they'd have done it a little bit more, less boring, maybe it could go there.
Yeah.
I think I would put that and the baby Apatosaurus, which I bloody forgot. I'm gutted I forgot that. I would put them together because I don't think they look too dissimilar.
No.
And I think for me, a baby Gally, I'd love a baby Gallimimus. I would put it there.
Yeah.
I'd put it in God tier, I think. In super awesome, sorry. I'd love one. Imagine if you had like a pet one. Be sick, just like running around the house like a little nutter. Right.
Yeah.
Last but not least, Bumpy.
Mm.
Let's have a look at our little bumpster, shall we? Probably the
So-
wrong way again. Yes. I don't know how I've just not remembered. There we go. Our little bumpster.
So, it is really cute, and I know like my kids loved it,
Mm.
but
It is almost the baby Yoda of our franchise, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really, it is.
but
Do you prefer Baby Bumpy or Big Bumpy though?
I prefer Big Bumpy.
Yeah, I don't know why that sounds funny.
It does, doesn't it? But
I think I prefer Big Bumpy too.
yeah,
And Big Bumpy has the ability to go through human doors as well,
yeah, amazingly.
like
So
that.
muscle.
You know, like in Harry
So on
Potter.
its side.
Why that long pierces?
Yeah,
10, 9, 8.
yeah. So where have we
But then
put?
Little Bumpy saves. Well, it doesn't save Ben, but he goes
No.
and finds Ben. Whereas Big Bumpy saves Ben.
Yeah,
So
well,
I think Big Bumpy's the winner out of the two
Yeah.
Bumpies.
yeah, it's gonna have to go in.
I know. I
Man.
know.
See, this
Right.
is where it's difficult.
It's a great addition to the franchise, though. So it's got to be
Yeah.
at least there. I'll quite happily also put it there because it's annoying. But
Now I'll tell you what. Let's.
you've got to be fair, I think. He's a great
It's-
addition to the franchise.
Yeah, so it has to go. I'd say great addition then alongside Big Bumpy, because they technically are the same dinosaur, the same design, the same coloration. The only difference is age. And we needed to, like Universal needed to get that baby into Camp Cretaceous to compete with Mandalorian.
Mm,
So I would say great addition.
it's been successful.
Yeah.
No matter what you think about the animal, whether you want to like completely kill it off, get rid of it altogether. Great addition it is. Is it super awesome though? I could quite happily not see Bumpy again.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I said, it's if I saw an adult Bumpy on screen, I'll be well happy that they've actually managed to sort of, because then it doesn't typecast it into it being just an animated thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, think of how crazy everyone went over Ahsoka Tano being brought into like the Mandalorian.
Mm.
Like, she was always a Clone Wars and Rebels character that everyone was just like desperate to see in real life form. When she came into the Mandalorian, everyone went absolutely mad on social media. Imagine seeing Bumpy on, and maybe Bumpy sort of saving the cast members against the carnivore or something. That'd be sick.
Mm.
So I'm quite happy having Baby Bumpy in Great Edition. Does that need to be moved, or does that need to stay?
I'd say let it stay, because both adult and baby are a great addition. Sit there for 10 minutes. Yeah, no, like I said, I think they're just both because they're the same animal.
Yeah, definitely. I think I agree. I think we've done it.
Yeah.
Is that let's have a quick look over everything just
So
to make
start
sure we're
with one.
yeah, right.
Yes.
Happy?
Yes.
Happy, yes.
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah.
That's the only one I think I'm not sure on,
Yeah.
actually. I think I'm happy with that,
Yeah.
and I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
This one I'm not sure on. Let's come back to
So
it.
while we're here, let's compare the Corrithesaurus to the design to these two that are in its same category.
Okay. Oh, now I've got a bloody. You just want me to do this again, don't
Yeah,
you?
I do.
Yeah. Right. What's in its category? I can't see now.
Corey.
Right. So we've got the crap Triceratops. Oh, and there we go. We've got that one.
Yeah,
It's better. It's better than that, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. All right. Yeah, whack that up to great addition.
It's better than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to right.
Bumpy's,
Then we spoke about.
Yeah.
We spoke about that. We're happy now.
Fallen Kingdom, Brachiosaurus.
Yeah. Let's have a better look at that one. You know, it's not going to be there. There it is. Yes.
Hey, there we go.
I just think it's quite scary looking.
Yeah.
Well, not scary, but you don't look at that and think, "Oh, isn't it a sweet animal?" But then, and then when you look at
Hold on.
the original Jurassic Park one, you compare it to that one. I don't know. Just to me, that looks like a sweet animal.
The teeth are different in both of those. Those are more rounded, whereas the Fallen Kingdom one looked quite sharp. Oh, you muted yourself. There we go. They're completely different teeth.
T-Rex teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. Yeah, that can stay there.
Yeah. That's why it looks scary.
No.
I've seen a couple. Yeah, not really my thing. Right, so
Right. Yep. Right. Apatosaurus. Bracket. See, now I feel bad on this. So we're comparing an eye with T-Rex teeth. What's worse?
Can we not move?
Can we demote
T-Rex?
that?
Yeah, I was about to say.
let's demote it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as bad as that, but it's been demoted.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. The only thing wrong with that was the fact that it had a blue eye. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So the Stegosaurus is
Yeah.
the one we agreed that it's your favourite one out of the two, but it doesn't have a beak.
Yeah.
And you
And the way it runs in Jurassic World's a bit odd.
Right. Then we've got it gallops, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Where it should sort of like waddle rather than run. Then we've got the Tyrannosaurus. Nice design, great addition.
Yeah.
Triceratops, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're on par. Bumpy. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm happy with that.
I'm happy with a great addition. So then once we're done. Okay, then it comes to the Parasaurs. Parasaurs are together. Let's move them. There we go. Parasaurs are together.
Yep.
Ankylo, red one.
Yep.
You prefer that one. I prefer that one. But it is your favourite dinosaur, so we put it at the top.
Yep.
Hold on a minute. Oh, yeah, there's my one.
Yeah.
I was thinking, where's my Parasaur? But it's there. Right, Galley, yep, super cool. Pachycephalosaur, super cool.
Yeah.
Super awesome, I should say. Super cool.
Yeah.
Super awesome.
And then the Stegos.
They are awesome animals.
Yeah.
Great animals, and you won't want to mess with one. These two are the same animal, technically. Nice design, your favourite design.
Yeah.
Has an awesome scene. The Pompadour, Elvis, and they fight in Jurassic World in the background.
Yeah.
But this one I think is the favourite pattern. But that one is just bloody awesome. This animal, Mamenchisaurus, happy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with it there.
I don't think it belongs in God tier. We don't see enough of it.
No.
And baby trike, is that as cool as the adult, or is it just under cool because it doesn't really get used?
Yeah, it doesn't get used, so it's got to stay.
Okay, and there we go.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Although I want to do one thing. I want to move that there. So there's our favourite dinosaurs at the end.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Right, guys. It's over.
Yeah.
We finished.
Tell us out of 10. So give us a rating out of 10. How do you feel our end result is?
Do it on the chat.
Yeah.
The live chat.
And
anyone also,
in the comments.
Yeah, leave a comment as well, because actually leave a comment with, you can, if you want to go above and beyond, leave a comment with all your options, what you would do, where you replace them.
Yeah, or if you think there's a dinosaur in there that we've got completely wrong, and you go, that should be God tier, what are you doing putting in forgettable? The JP3 Brachiosaurus is God. Then let us know in the chat. So Doors Dinos reckon we've done 7 out of 10. I'll say that's acceptable.
Yeah, 7 or above. I think we've done. Right, let's stop sharing.
Yeah, we should have put the goat in there.
Yeah, should have done, shouldn't I? The Jurassic Park
and the
goat and the pig. Oh, and the cow.
Yeah.
No, why did I not think of this? Oh, well, right. Out of curiosity, where would we put them?
What the cow, pig, and the goat?
Yeah,
I've got to say, the pig is super awesome.
Yeah, the pig's super awesome because we also met and we spoke to Colby Boothman.
Yeah.
The cow is involved with one of the greatest scenes.
But it doesn't really do much apart from gets lowered in.
Yeah, so let's go great addition because it introduced the raptors. But then the goat gets eaten on screen by the T-Rex and it's got blood and stump.
The leg. Yeah.
So that's got to be God.
Yeah. The goat leg on its own.
And it's classic J-Pog food for all the carnos.
Yeah, and it's in evolution.
It's in evolution. It is. Yeah. Right, so I think we are done. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell if you're new. Check out our Instagram, Jurassic Unicast.
Yep, Jurassic Unicast, and the Discord down below.
Yep, Chris has shared that in the chat. Also, we are quite active on Twitter, so please follow us and interact with us on Twitter if you want to. If you've got anything, share. We'll do that sort of stuff.
Chris, I love that comment.
What does he say?
Not a herbivore.
It's a pest, yeah. It's not. You're right. I can imagine him saying that. He'll be able to do the Chilean sea bass next. I could hear it. Yeah, anyway, guys, sorry, we're waffling on as usual. See you again soon. Only one thing left to say, Steve.
Yep.
Life will find a way. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Give me every time.